Hello, and welcome to Famicast 225, your Famicast for the first part of July 2022. I'm your host, Danny Bibbins, and today I'm joined by James Charlton.
This summer, 3 men will melt their dicks out on a podcast.
You know, thankfully, it has cooled off a little bit, and I'm actually almost kind of cold in my room right now. But anyways,
PG-13.
Yes,
Probably.
We're also joined by Ty Sugar himself.
Namaste, friends.
Yes, we're
never
here.
Never heard of him.
Right,
Let's get on with it.
And looks like we got James Allen in the chat. He says, "Hey, finally, I make a live stream or a live show again." Nice. Hey, everyone, and Lemonade. Hey,
James Allen.
Lemonade there too. It's family time again. Yes, that's right.
Let's ride.
Yeah,
It's 3 p.m. Time for your Famicast.
Yeah, get those drinks ready.
Right.
So yeah, just to kick things off, you're welcome for a number
Yep.
of different things that happened last week. If it wasn't for us, most of the good things that happened last week in the world of Nintendo news wouldn't have happened. So that's why we're here.
Right. Nothing bad happened last week. Brilliant. Only good things.
Yes. Anyways, yeah, lots of news to catch up on, obviously. Lots of cool announcements and stuff like that. We're going to be talking about all that and a couple of other things that you probably don't know or don't care about. We're going to talk about them anyways.
Yep.
And but yeah, before that, we're going to go ahead, per usual, and kick things off with some new business. And James,
What's up?
I believe you're first to go, man.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'll do a little recap of Firegirl because I put a whole bunch more hours into it. I think
Sure.
I was just maybe an hour or two last time.
Right.
So yeah, with roguelike games, that I've realized that there is I mean, you guys probably know this if you played at least one, is that the first hour is like absolute death and pain and misery.
Mm-hmm.
And then people either just give up and it's like, no, fuck this game, or they push through it and it gets easier and it gets better and you start to enjoy it. Firegirl was never painful at the beginning, but there is a lot of dying at the start. Let me tell you. So the levels are basically, you rescue 1 or 2 guys and you get to the exit and you get cash. But getting to the exit is quite hard. Rescuing the people is not that hard, actually. I mean, you can usually find them within a couple of minutes. But then because the exits are kind of randomly generated, and when you go through doors, like usually a fire explodes behind you and you can't go back. So sometimes like you are kind of going around in circles trying to find the green arrow, which is the exit arrow, not as opposed to the orange arrow, which is just like, go forward through the level, right? So when you do find it and you get out, and they'll ask you, do you want to go out? So you don't. It's not like you go through the door and it's levels over. You can choose if you want to. Because, for example, if you may have missed somebody to rescue, you don't have to exit the level if you don't want to. But if you rescued everyone, you've got, you found the kitties or the animals and you've got the extra stuff, and you exit and then you get paid. You get paid by the city. And if you have fans, which you've built up, if you rescue, for example, animals and people, you get more fans. And that fans multiply your score by a lot. A lot. So that's good. But you don't get any of those fan points if you die.
Okay.
But you do get paid by the city. Your city does pay your dead, charred corpse, which is nice.
Of course.
It's fine. You come back to life in the ambulance. It's fine.
It's like GTA, same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, so I guess these are my pro tips. Firegirl pro tips. So the first thing you want to do, and first thing you want to upgrade, is not your water pressure or your water levels or your hoses and all that kind of stuff. Not needed. Your basic hose, your basic jump will get you through any level. You don't need to upgrade that. What you need to do, the first thing you need to do is upgrade your salary, basically. You gotta get paid, son. You gotta get paid.
So you can upgrade your basic hose.
That's right. Exactly. Both meanings of the word. So yeah, talk to the guy in the fire station, which like works for the city, and just ask for a salary increase. And it's not actually, it doesn't cost that much to do that. I don't know if you're bribing the city or something. I don't know what it is. They're taking cash in hand or something.
Of course, yes.
It's very much like based on New York, basically. But
It's called kickbacks, James.
kickbacks, yeah, exactly, kickbacks. So yeah, just buy all the kickbacks you can right at the start, and your salary will increase exponentially. And you get, like I said, even when you're dying, you know, your charred remains will get paid. So yeah, do that first.
That's politics.
That's politics, right? And then when you get a little bit better and you start completing levels, you can start rescuing people and completing levels. That's when the fan stuff comes in more. So there's another character to talk to in the fire station who's in charge of PR, I guess. You know, like, and this kind of like this crazy like PR lady. And if you talk to her, then she'll, you know, promote you, get you more fans, or she'll like, you know, increase how much money you get from the fans, like by asking for more donations or something like that. So yeah, you want to do that second, and then that will totally make your money explode. Once you start getting better at the game, you start, you know, like I said, completing levels on a regular basis and not dying, you'll get so much money from the fans. Yeah, it's like, it's like a multiplication bonus. You know, the city salary is just like, you know, it's just in increments, like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. But the fan thing is like it multiplies your score, so you can get a lot of money if you do it right. So I didn't do any of this, by the way. This is all through trial and error. So I was upgrading just like random shit. I was upgrading my hose. It's like, oh, I can shoot water further. Doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything. And then I was like buying a new fire axe. And it's like, this is exactly the same as the other fire axe, but it looks a little bit nicer. It's like, fuck, I just wasted like, you know, $20,000 on a new fucking fire axe.
That's an expensive axe.
Yeah, dude.
What's this, like White House prizes? $20,000 on a hammer,
right?
$50,000 on a toilet seat.
My Gucci axe.
Exactly.
Let's go.
So yeah, don't do that. And then there's another guy, like it's called a truck upgrade. It's like a dude who will make your fire truck faster. Basically, what it means is you get to the scene faster, and that means you got more time.
Okay.
Again, that's not really so important at the beginning, because like you get like 2.5 minutes to do the mission. It's usually enough time, and you can actually pick up time bonuses in the stage as well. So like you get the you know, pick up a clock icon and you get added 30 seconds. So it's really not needed. So I wouldn't recommend upgrading the truck stuff. This kind of pointless. So yeah, and then you've got other things like you got like med kits. So when you get like low on health, you can you know heal yourself. Basically, those are things that you can buy. Those are quite useful, because you will die a lot from being hit by fire bats and fire monsters.
Things typical firefighters have to deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll talk about the story in a second, but like,
Is this StarCraft? Beloved unit Firebat.
Yep. So yeah, what was I saying? So this is basically a cake lady. She bakes cakes for you, and when you eat the cakes, you get extra hearts and stuff like that. Again, maybe not necessary at the start, but yeah, if once you got enough money, I would say recommend buying a couple of cakes, getting extra hearts and stuff like that. And you can buy like medical kits to take with you to heal yourself during the mission, which is quite useful. So yeah, you might die. You usually die from running out of hearts, to be honest, because like there's a big knockback. Like if you get hit, you go back quite far, and you might end up being hit by something else, kind of thing. Like there are invincibility frames, but it's quite tight. It's quite hard. So yeah, you will find yourself being like knocked around by various fire creatures from time to time. So yeah, basically I don't know how much money or how many upgrades you buy, but every so often, like a new character will be added to the fire station. Like all of these characters that I've just been talking about, like the city guy, the cake lady, the ambulance guy, these are not all there at the start. These are added, gradually as you progress, kind of thing. And then I think in the last episode, I was kind of wondering if there were going to be other kinds of levels, going to be added? And the answer is yes, there are. And the next one that you get added into the mix is the train levels. So these are actually you're on a moving train, which is it's pretty cool. And so basically the aim of those levels is to get to the front of the train and pull the brakes on, the emergency brakes. But of course, the train is littered with monsters, and it's on fire. It's literally a flaming train, covered in monsters and shit going on. And if you fall off the train, you die immediately.
Okay,
so insta death. There's no coming back for that one. So what I realized with the train levels though is a little Firegirl hack number 2. If you tilt the camera down with one of the triggers, like I said, it's like Unreal Engine based. I mentioned this in the last episode. So it's like a 3D camera. You can tilt down. So if you're Super Mario Sunshine, water boost into the air and tilt your camera down, you can pretty much see the whole level. So, and you're looking down as well, so you can avoid the fire monsters. So you can just basically boost over most of the train, and then just look for a spot where there aren't any monsters, land, and then take off again, and you can basically clear the train in 2 jumps. if you know what you're doing. If you get the camera angle right, and you're lucky with the enemy placement, you can just like jump somewhere in the middle of the train, jump again right at the front of the train off, boom, done. Of course, if you see somebody needs to be rescued, go down and get them as well, obviously. But the train levels only tend to have maybe one guy to rescue, so they're pretty easy. And once the train levels got added, I was like raking in the cash, because I was completing it pretty much every single time it showed up. And then the one after that was added to the mix is the forest stages. So forest fires. Smokey the Bear, is that something that you Americans know about?
Yeah, he's from America.
Yes,
he was a real bear.
That's right. Who can stop firefires? You have pressed U, indicating me.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
There it is. Exactly. So with the forest, the camera tilt down trick doesn't work as well, because there are huge trees which kind of block your way. But you can basically jump to the first big tree and then go through it, because it's like a hollowed out part of the tree that you have to go through. And then jump to the next one. And again, if you see anyone that needs to be rescued, hop down and get them. So they weren't much trouble either. So the quote unquote harder stages that were added were actually easier for me, because you can basically just like rocket jump over most of the stages. Ironically, the hardest ones are the ones that you have from the start, the apartments, because the apartments are intricately designed, and it's full of rooms, and some of the rooms are small, some of them are big. There's things coming down. There's monsters everywhere. It's quite hard, and that never gets easier. So the ceiling is it's pretty tough at the beginning, I would say. But like I said, if you're smart with the upgrades, you'll be having fun. And then those new levels get added in. It's a lot of fun. So then the story, holy shit, they've introduced the story. Okay, so the story is basically fucking Doom Eternal.
Wow.
Suddenly, like, what? So this cute little fire girl, putting out fires, and then all of a sudden the mayor's like, oh yeah, the fire demon from hell is just rampaging through the city. Yeah, we should probably do that. So to do that, get the scrolls, the magic scrolls in the levels, and then we'll be able to, like, I don't know, make a spell and cast a fire demon back. It's like, you're like, what? Where the fuck did this come from? And it's like, oh yeah, that he's been causing all of these fire creatures to appear in the city.
Of course.
And then through cutscenes, you find out like the mayor is like basically evil and is like basically trying to set the whole city on fire so he can, like, rebuild it in a new way that he wants and stuff like that. It's like, what is going on with this story, man? I just wanted to be a cute girl putting out fires, but there you go.
It still is, I guess, but
fire demons, there it is. Fire demons. So So yeah, I guess the ultimate goal is to collect 15 of these magical scrolls.
Okay.
And then you can defeat the fire demon. I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe there's going to be one more scenario added, after the forest. I don't know. I have a feeling there'll be a few more. I think I've got 6, I think, of the scrolls out of 15. So, but yeah, and the scrolls are just added in the levels that you just find them.
Okay.
So, yeah, another character which is a good one to unlock is the dog. Good old doggo. Yeah, if you get the chance to buy the dog, if you buy the dog, he just shows up in your fire station and in your kind of living quarters, and you can pet the dog. That's one for the Twitter account.
Nice.
And then he will tell you if there's somebody that you've missed. So if you're about to go through a door, this kind of dog icon will kind of like point in the direction. It'll be like, dude, you missed somebody.
Rescue dog.
Yeah. So he is adorable and awesome and vital, and you should get him. And it's not that expensive either. It's an absolute no-brainer to have that dog helping you out. He's great. So yeah, Firegirl available now. And the other game, I guess. Well, I know this is a game that Ty liked because you mentioned it in the last episode. But I've been playing on the N64 online. I have been playing Pokémon Snap for the first time ever.
Oh, the first time.
Yep. Maybe I mentioned it in the last show. I may have played it in a kiosk in the shop sometime. I don't know. It kind of like looked vaguely familiar, or maybe it was just being indoctrinated by watching hundreds of N64 videos back in the day.
Right.
Maybe that's it. So yeah, I've just unlocked the volcano level. It's like the 3rd level, I think. So yeah, I mean, it's really, the emulation is good. It's solid. It's clear. The polygons are, up-resed or whatever. The sprites are what they are. You can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
But the polygonal characters are, they look nice. Everything moves smoothly, and there's no like added slowdown or anything like that. Well, I'm assuming there is some slowdown because it's the N64, but
not everything.
Ty, was there any slowdown in the original?
I don't think so, unless I can't remember.
Okay.
Maybe if you like
major.
spam your projectile or whatever, you can get to slow down.
Right. I mean, I can't think of anything major. With the game, I played it a lot back in the day.
No, not at all. I'm talking just like minor frame skips.
Yeah.
It's like tiny things. But yeah, that's what I thought. I thought, this was probably in the original game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I realize now that it's basically score based, isn't it? I'm assuming things unlock when you get a certain score. Is that how it works?
I think so. It's been a while.
Yeah. I played the beach level maybe 3 times before he let me go onto the cave one. And so like on my first few runs, like I get, I don't know, maybe 60% of the Pokemon in that stage. And it's like, oh, but I saw, out the corner of my eye, it's like, okay, there was one over there. So I did it on the second time, then you get the rest of them, you get maybe 80%, and then there's usually about one which is like, you need an item to get it, basically.
Right.
And, the first time you play it, you don't have the item. And then you get a certain amount of points, and then Professor Oak says, hey, have some apples, bitch.
Right.
Happy Apple Day.
Happy Apple Day. And then it's like, oh, okay, now I can throw it at stuff, and they'll react and stuff. And it's cool, like, watching the animations change.
A weapon at last.
Because by that time, you've seen all the animations like 3 times. So when you get the apple, and it's like, and then you start throwing it at Pokemon, you're like, oh shit, wow, it changes their animations, it changes like what happens. You can actually cause events to happen and stuff like that. And that was the case with the cave. I was like, there was what's the bomb that looks like a Pokeball, Voltorb?
Yeah, Voltorb or Electrode.
Yeah, one of those. Like, I noticed that a lot of them were exploding on the stage, and then one right at the end of the level, there was one stood in front of like some rocks, which looked like, if it was a Zelda game, you would put a bomb there. Right. And I was like, oh shit. And then the next time I played it, threw an apple at him, boom, opened up a cave, and then that was the volcano stage. I was like, cool. So it's cool, like finding secrets like that. And I'm assuming there are more things like that in the game. It's like you finding secrets.
Yeah,
When you
I
play
mean,
it multiple times. Yeah.
I mean, it's a relatively short game. I remember back in the day because my little brother picked it up, and I remember both of us were kind of just disappointed because we literally beat it in the weekend.
Oh shit!
It was kind of like, okay, that's like $50
How
or whatever.
many stages are there, Danny? Like 8 or something? 8 or 10 or something?
Sure. Like I said, it's been quite a while, and a lot of the game has just kind of just left my memory. I don't remember everything about it or anything.
Oh right, but you have good memories of it.
No, I have good memories of it. It was just short. That was it. Like,
the game has 7 levels: beach, tunnel, volcano, river, cave, valley, and a secret one. So yeah, I'm already on the 3rd out of 7. So,
yeah, like
and that was
man,
like an hour and a half of play, I guess.
Right. If you're just looking just to see the credits, you could probably do it in 5 hours or less, I'd say. But if you want to like get everything, it's gonna take a little bit more than that. But
the Pokédex.
Yeah, not much more than that, but yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's cool. I like the way you choose the best pictures that you want to show him, and then he'll analyze them, and you get more points if it's like filling up the screen, and if they're doing something cool, you have to take a picture from the front, not from behind, and other kind of things. Yeah, was it size, technique, and something else? I can't remember.
Something. It does seem kind of like bullshit sometimes when you're taking those pictures, because it's like, how did that one get this score and this one got that? It's like, dude, come on.
I did notice that, and also like it seems to be the first time you see the Pokemon, you have to actually target it with your reticule and take a picture, and the name has to appear. Otherwise, it just won't register it. Because like I saw a new Pokemon, I took a picture of it, but the reticule wasn't touching him. And I took a picture, and it was like, there is no Pokemon here. It's like, what? It's like, that's a new Pokemon I haven't got yet. It's like, why are you not recognizing it? But then, sure enough, the next time I reticuled him, and it got counted. Even the photo was practically identical to the one that I took before.
Right.
And if you do take a picture of the same Pokemon, like on a 2nd or 3rd run, and you submit it, you'll get, if you get more points, then he'll keep that one. It's like, okay, this one got more points, so we'll keep this one, and your score will go up. But if it's garbage, then he'll say, well, no, the last photo you took is better, so that just goes straight in the trash.
It's like, thanks, you suck.
Yeah. So it doesn't accumulate. It's like it just replaces it. So it's kind of like it behooves you to take better pictures of X Pokemon rather than just spamming like 5,000 photos. And it's like, add them up, Mr. Oak. It doesn't work like that, does it? So yeah, but there is a kind of a thrill of like, seeing a Pokemon like dashing out and like capturing him before he runs away. It's cool. I like it. So yeah, I guess the sequel must be really awesome. Like having the additional, power of the modern consoles and
well, hey man, the 45 minutes I played of it was great.
Right. Yeah, but because it just, when I'm playing it, I'm like, this is cool, but this is so barren, isn't it? It's like just empty, because there were quite large environments, so and there's a lot of characters going in, so that's obviously a huge strain on the N64. And it also makes sense why this is an on rails game. It's like, yeah, if you were running around in this area with all this shit going on, the N64 would just melt and explode. Yeah. So it makes sense to have a set path, and then have the characters disappear and load out of memory, and then load in the next ones. It makes a lot of sense when you're playing it. But with the Switch, I guess you don't have that issue, right? So you probably lots more shit going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, comparatively, yeah, of course.
And so yeah, when I first played it, I was like, oh shit, this is inverse controls. This is why Ty likes this game. Am I right, Ty?
Yeah, that's the entire reason.
There you go. Nailed it.
Yep.
Nailed it. All right then. N64 available now. Available for the past 25 years.
Right. Yes.
All right.
Cool.
Pass it on. Next.
All right. Ty, what have you been up to, man?
Oh man. okay, you know how Dead by Daylight has those battle pass things, the rifts,
Yes.
and you have to finish them in like 6 weeks or whatever.
Hmm.
And if you just play at a decent pace, you could do it with time to spare.
6
Now-
weeks, 6 hours, whatever.
Now, I finished it on PC because I was playing a lot anyway, and the new stuff came out, new achievements, all that, blah blah. I finished that, and then I realized I I already have like their fucking pretend money on console, so I'm like, oh fuck. If I clear the pass on console, I can get all this stuff and get all my money back. So like I just spent like the last week just grinding out Dead by Daylight as hard as possible.
Worth it.
And now I'm gonna try to put some distance between me and the game for a while. But they said they're actually running a public test now. They said they're gonna rework like 40 perks in the game just to just totally rearrange the entire like meta of like high level play.
Okay.
And also try to make the previously useless ones more useful.
Okay.
So they're changing so much shit in the game. It's bananas. And it looks to be mostly for the better, so I'm looking forward to it.
Cool.
Surprised they're asking you for a Meta account. Isn't that owned by Facebook?
Yeah.
There we go. Good luck to you.
So after I finished that, I finally had some time on my hands. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll play some of these Xbox games I got from Gold or just Impulse bought over the last couple weeks. Oh, I just started going through the list. The first one I played was Aven Colony. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to play this for like 15 minutes. And I ended up having a fucking blast and getting sucked into it and playing it for like 12 straight hours.
Jeez.
And then doing the same thing the next night. And as soon as this podcast is over, I'm going to go back to it because I'm having so much fun playing this fucking little SimCity game.
Okay, I was going to say, like, yeah, what is this?
So you're playing EVE Online. Brilliant.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's called Aven Colony. It's 5 years old. It's currently on sale on Steam for $5. It's free on Xbox Live Games with Gold. And it's made by the Worms guys, I think. Or it's published by them. I don't know.
Team 17.
Yeah, no, I think it's actually developed by somebody else, but like Team 17, I guess they publish now. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, dude.
Nobody knows. Somebody knows.
But yeah, I think I looked at the developer on Steam, and this is like the only game they've ever made.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm having a blast with it. It's so much fun. It's also not on Switch, so get fucked.
Thanks.
Who would have thought Ty would end up playing a Neon Genesis Evangelion game? But there you have it.
Right. That's like when you first started saying, I was like, what? Evangelion? Like, that's what I was thinking immediately. But
it kind of looks like the fucking level you destroy on the Blast Court Moon stage.
Okay.
Nice.
For those of you who watched my Games That Made Us, spoiler alert.
I did. I was there.
Yeah. So after I got done destroying everything, now I'm rebuilding like a hillbilly in Hurricane Alley. We're just gonna have to rebuild.
Yes. That's it.
Right.
It's me playing a banjo.
Oh yeah, that's fun stuff. I'm sure over the next couple weeks I'm gonna play like a whole bunch of fucking Fall Guys and Ninja Turtles and shit. And it's gonna be a blast.
Oh, have you loaded up Fall Guys yet, Ty?
Yeah, I did download it.
Nice.
I downloaded a whole bunch of games that have not been played yet, so I'm really looking forward to it. I also grabbed some games off of Steam sale. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get into one of my usual my my burst of just playing through a shit ton of games really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, your new business next episode. 56 games.
Right.
Eternity.
Right. It's either like 1 game or 50 games. There's no middle ground.
Right.
Oh yeah, and I did. I also fucking bought Dark Souls Remastered because that was on sale on Xbox.
Cool.
So I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did before again.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe I'll make like a fucking caster character or something, or a naked piece of bacon meme character.
You were playing the Xbox 360 upscaled one before.
Right.
Okay, now you're playing the Xbox One or whatever remaster.
Remaster. I wonder if they changed anything. I don't think they did.
They might have just stabilization stuff.
Yeah, just fix broken stuff. That's it.
Maybe.
Game
if
ruined.
that. Well, I mean, I think they farmed out the HD version to a different developer, so maybe they broke new and interesting.
Yeah.
Could be.
Oh yeah, I remember. I think a thing they added was you could have more players in an online game at once.
Well, that'll be the main thing, won't it, Ty? Like the online section will be actually not dead.
Yeah, we'll see. I remember, before I was playing Dark Souls 2 and someone like invaded me like immediately, and that game is like 5 years old or something. That was cool.
Nice.
Oh, one thing I did see that I'm definitely going to play the next couple months is Ubisoft is shutting down some of their older game servers.
Saw that, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Zombie U being included in one of the in that too.
No one cares.
Really, the Wii U game? Wow.
Well, they said Zombie U. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna put some time into Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which has some of the most fucking fun multiplayer ever.
Okay, right. Yeah, those are man.
Those are 360 games?
Yeah.
PlayStation 3, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
wow.
that gen.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep. Which it should be illegal to shut down game servers, by the way. Just my opinion. They should be publicly funded.
Yeah, like public broadcasting on PBS or something like that
right.
in America.
Public games.
Nintendo shuts down servers every week, I think.
Yeah, and they should all go to jail.
Yep.
Yes. Can't wait.
All right, so that's what I've been doing. I'm gonna play this fucking Space Colony game all night, every day.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Until I stop having incredible amounts of fun.
Yeah, well, that's the way to play, I guess. I usually don't play video games that way.
for fun.
Cool. I'm having fun with this. All right, I got to move on to the next one.
For fun? What kind of fun is that?
Me too. I mean, that's why I play Solo Survivor and Dead by Daylight, because I fucking hate myself. And this is just me getting it out of my system, maybe.
Okay. Before we move on to my new business, actually, James Allen just from the chat, he said, "Hey, Splatoon 3 Switch OLED version just dropped." So,
holy shit!
Maybe we'll throw that up here.
I hope that's not a troll aimed at me.
Well, it could be.
Shit's getting real if that's true.
Right, because this is a brief kind of like break here. You know, earlier this week, people were kind of like freaking out because they're like, "Oh my God, Nintendo took down their trailers for the Switch OLED and the Switch Lite. That means they're announcing a Switch Pro." Is like the first thing everybody jumped to. And then actually the guy that used to be on like that Nintendo of America like a video show, I think his name's Kit. He said something along the lines of like, well, the people in those commercials have like 1-year contracts, so it's probably something related to that. Like, you know, I could see people just wanting to refuse to listen to something like that, but that's probably what it was.
Maybe it's that guy from the exercise game, Switch. Was it Ring Fit Adventure? Do you remember that guy?
It's absolutely that guy.
I love that guy.
Actually, I'm looking at
he's a crazy guy. He's probably killed that woman on the trailer with her, right?
Right. Yeah, James has the trailer up. Is this a North American one, a European one?
Yes. Oh shit. Joy-Cons. Oh, the dock. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that is an OLED Switch with some funky new Joy-Cons. Oh, and it looks like the back of the Switch has it.
Yeah.
as well. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at
that is pretty good. That is pretty good.
Like,
Yeah,
those are appealing colors.
Yeah, for Japan, that's coming out, August 26th. It's probably the same everywhere, I guess, right?
26th of August, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. Breaking news.
Yeah, cool.
And
Yeah,
it looks like, the Switch OLED doesn't have it. That's the first special edition they've done, right? With the Switch OLED.
Yeah, maybe. And then actually there's a new Pro controller as well that's coming. It's similar-ish to the one that came out years ago, except for it has like blue and yellow there, just cases and stuff like that. Oh, that's cool.
Actually, this still works fine. I'm not going to go.
Right. Exactly. So
that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Nice.
Yeah. James Allen, thank you for dropping that, man. Because we're doing the show sometimes when things just go right by because we're just going and doing our thing. So yeah, cool. And he says, yeah, not a troll. It looks nice. Yeah, thanks, man. Cool. Well, just to finish up new business, I'll go ahead and go last year because I've been playing something that I know some of you guys out there are probably playing as well, and that is the live demo that dropped last week. Nice. I'm gonna put up some footage of it here, just some like my gameplay. I'll kind of fast forward a little bit through here and stuff, but I just played through the Twilight of Edo, Japan section and stuff like that because it looked pretty interesting. And obviously one of the cool things about this game is that it was never ever released in English-speaking territories officially. So it's really cool to see Square Enix doing this, not only just a simple port of just like an SNES game and just throwing a ROM up there. They're actually doing the 2D HD treatment to the game, which is pretty cool. It looks freaking fantastic. Too. I will say, and maybe this is just me, and if you guys out there in the chat, if you've had this experience, please let me know. But I did notice a little bit of some stuttering and stuff when I was going through this particular chapter and stuff, because there's a part where you're running across rooftops and you can see basically this whole environment of this old ass Japanese castle. People are down on the ground, you're up on the on the roof and stuff like that. But sometimes it would kind of do that. But other than that, I mean, the game runs pretty smoothly. And again, too, the cool thing about this demo is this progress will carry over to the retail version of the game, which is awesome. And it's great that Square Enix has been doing that for quite a while now. And I'm glad that they haven't stopped. James or Ty, are you guys interested at all in this one?
I would try it.
Yeah.
But I'm not falling over myself to buy it.
Right.
Is this in any way related to Chrono Trigger? The whole time traveling thing? No,
I don't think so.
Okay.
But there are. I mean, the main thing of the game is that there are different protagonists, and you're taking on different, basically stories, different lives, and I guess somehow it kind of all ties together. I think Hi Tani in the chat, he said, "Hey, I played so much of it already." I don't remember if he said this before, maybe on Twitter, but maybe he played this back in the day or something. I'm not sure, but
Japanese version,
maybe.
This is the first time in English, right?
Yeah, this is the first time in English. Because this game actually, I mean, it appeared on Super Famicom in '94. It did get a re-release on Wii U, the Wii U Virtual Console, and it also got released on the 3DS Virtual Console, I believe, as well, here in Japan. So people had avenues to play this game, but not up-res and stuff like this.
So what's the deal then, Danny? Is it turn-based RPG?
Yeah, kind of. I'll try to fast forward to some footage so you can kind of see what's going on. It's a lot of this text and stuff like that right now. But I mean, kind of turn-based, but it's you're on these little tiled floor areas and stuff like this. And so it kind of looks like it's a strategy RPG, and then but at the same time you're still selecting different things. It is like a regular RPG that you could kind of move around on the map.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like Final Fantasy Tactics or something like that?
No, I mean, not like that. It's not quite like you're tactically well, at least early on, you're just kind of just going after usually just a couple of enemies. In most cases, early on too, just like one at a time, and you choose an attack, and you just basically take them out. Some attacks that you have too, they can cause like things to happen to like the tiles on the ground. Like I think the one that I just used caused some like kind of fire effect to happen, so that if I'm still standing on those tiles in a certain amount of time and the enemy is too, they will get like fire damaged. So like there's stuff like that.
You should kill that guy. He's got vulnerable up over his head.
Right. And I mean, yeah, there are some attacks that just don't work as effectively as they would, as other ones would, and stuff like that too. So that's something you kind of got to keep an eye on as well when you're playing. And yeah, hi Tani. The individual stories were written and designed by various manga artists, and the music is by Yoko Shimomura. Yeah, and actually, yeah, holy crap! Back in late May or early June, they did like Square Enix did do like a live stream of basically showing off this game before the Treehouse did it just like last week or whatever. And they had like some higher up people from the project doing all sorts of stuff with it. It was really interesting. And I think this is actually the stage that they had played. So I probably should have played something else. But
Ty, what's your favorite Yoko Shimomura soundtrack?
Street Fighter 2.
There it is.
Bada boom.
Yeah. But anyways, like really cool aesthetic here. I'm excited to kind of clear this part of it, because I think you only in this demo you can only do like the first chapter, and then once you're done with that, then you can move on to 2 other available chapters. And I think it's like one's ancient China and the other's like maybe the future with like a robot guy. Looks kind of cute.
Nice.
So yeah, and
I guess one of the kind of charming things about Chrono Trigger, never released in Europe, was how the different time zones I thought was really cool, and that's something that I appreciated. So it's cool to see another game do that. You know, it's not just medieval like 99% of JRPGs are.
Right.
It has other themes as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited to try out the Western theme. That's like, it's not in the demo, but it just looks really cool, like the artwork and stuff like that. Just that setting. I'm just kind of a sucker for that type of thing. And it's interesting always to see like a Japanese take on something that's like so like American, you know.
Hamburger de gozaimasu.
Right, exactly.
Nice.
Exactly. Yeah. Hi, Tony, also dropping a little bit more knowledge on it. So the guy from the Akira-like New Future chapter did some unofficial continuations of their story as a manga. Wow, that's cool. Yeah.
Right. Cool. So, Danny, did you pre-order the Japanese Super Special Edition?
Oh God, you know, I was seriously thinking about it, but it's literally 3 times as much as the regular game. And yeah, sure, you do get a board game of it and like a freaking duffel bag and some other weird stuff. But it's like, yeah, that's a lot of money. So I think it's still
short. You bought it.
Right. I think it's still up on the Square Enix shop here, which is kind of stupid. Like it's only available at limited places, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, last time I checked, like last week or the week before, it was available. So who knows? We still got a couple weeks. Maybe I'll bite the bullet and be an idiot and do this. We'll see.
Start a new Patreon.
Yeah, right. Right.
Just for this one game.
Yeah. Buy this game. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. Anyway, I like that this 2D HD engine that they've built, and it looks great.
Exactly. And I just want to see them do more. I mean, obviously there's the Dragon Quest 3 that they're working on, and yeah, I just want to see them just basically do every like classic game that they've done in the past and just kind of put them into this engine and just make it happen. But
yeah, I remember that Dragon Quest 11 had a whole 2D mode as well. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It wasn't 2D HD, but
no.
It's still amazing. It amazes me that they built the game twice. Well, maybe 3 times if you count the 3DS one, right? Right. It's insane. Like you could literally replay the whole game so many times in different like versions, right?
Exactly.
I ended up only playing just like a couple of levels in the 2D mode, it was awesome, but it's like, yeah, I like the 3D like better.
Right. That's what I mean. I think I played about 15 hours of DQ11, and yeah, I think most of it I played in the 3D mode too. Then I played on the 3DS for a couple of hours as well. But yeah, and he just kind of said that there too. Yeah, I think Dragon Quest 11 initially was a 3DS game anyways. Yeah, 3DS and then PS4. I think it came out 3DS first, and yeah, very different visually.
Sold better on 3DS, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Have to double check that.
PS4 wasn't doing so good in Japan, so I would assume. Could be wrong, but probably not.
Right. Anyways, that is going to do it for new business. So we're going to go ahead and move on to a little bit of now playing at Famicast.com.
Game.
Now playing at Famicast.com. Always lots of stuff going up on the websites, YouTube, Patreon, and stuff like that. We've actually had a lot of stuff happening here as of late. Ty, do you want to talk about something that you did here recently?
Oh yeah, Games That Made Us, Volume 1 million.
Right.
Well, it's my 5th one. So it's like, how many have we done? Like 14 or 15 or something?
Yeah.
Something like that,
Something like that.
Yeah, check it out. I talk about the year of our Lord, 1997. So click for a good time.
Good year.
After giving us $3.
Right. Yeah, and this is a podcast series that we do for the patrons where we're kind of looking through the games that made us into the people that we are today. And gamers, I guess, or people, who the hell knows?
Weirdos.
Weirdos that we are today. Yeah, take your pick. Yeah, other than that, James, did you have anything you wanted to share?
Well, I think if you want to see the Firegirl and what was it, Fall Guys stuff that I talked about in the last episode, that's up, available now. Please to enjoy.
Yep. And I threw up some footage of the footage that we had playing here for Live Alive. It's on YouTube. I mean, like I said, you guys are probably playing it already anyways. And, honestly, that's probably the best way to take a look at the game. But if you can't be bothered to download it, you can at least take a snippet, take a look at a snippet that I have up on the YouTube channel. Another thing I'm working on this week, too, I'm working on a baseball comparison video. I know you guys love baseball. No, it's comparing MLB The Show 22 on the Switch to Pro Yaku Spirits 2021, which also has a 22 version. But yeah, it's kind of comparing the games visually and talking a little bit about that. I'm hoping to have that up in the next couple of days. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, Danny's the only person on the internet who cares, and therefore, some people like that. So yeah, and they don't listen to this show. So
yeah, that's sometimes the way it goes. Different.
They just watch those videos and close the tab.
That's fine. Take what we can get.
Best of luck to them. All
this and more. There it is.
Check the subtitles for that one.
Oh man. All right.
Yep. This next section.
Exactly. James, what news? That's right, folks. It's time for the JAPANews, the time of the show. We tell you about the latest and greatest comings and goings of Japan, stuff that's happened here, stuff that's happened around the world related to Nintendo, and all that. Sometimes none of that. This time, a lot of that. And so obviously, last week on the 28th, there was the Nintendo Direct Mini, the Partner Direct. Lots of cool stuff was shown off. Some stuff that was shown off, maybe just kind of like, that's there for people that enjoy it, I guess.
It was a solid C tier Direct.
Oh, I thought it was better than just that, but
C plus maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think people are expecting the worst. See, when you hear Partner Showcase, you're like, Jesus Christ, this is the shit they didn't want to put in a real Direct. What's it going to be? And then it wasn't that. It was like, okay, it was marginally better than that. So it's like, okay, that's cool.
Right. And actually, James, do you want to kick it off?
Yes. Ooh, this is exciting, isn't it?
Right.
We've been rewriting the Fami's agenda quite early this year. So the first one is especially from our Should Be on Switch of the Year award. It's been on there for quite a few years actually. That is Persona 5. It's Persona 5 Royal is coming out on October 21st, and all the other Persona games as well. Apparently, what else? We got Persona 4 Golden and Persona 3 Portable are all coming. So last week, basically, everyone denied. Well, who makes these games? Atlas.
Right.
Everyone denied that it would ever happen, and then they're just lying out of their teeth. So yeah, never gonna happen. I mean, they announced it for Xbox before the Switch. How weird is that?
Right.
It's like, is it also coming to Switch? No comment.
Right.
We have no plans to release it on the Switch. Fast forward 7 days. Also coming to Switch.
Right.
It's like, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely kind of weird on the timing of it, but whatever.
The one should you release it on the one console that will actually sell? Nah, let's put it on the Xbox. Yeah.
Xbox wins again.
The console known for Japanese gamers. Brilliant.
Right. I guess I was listening to Genki and JCat. They do a thing on Friday nights here in Japan talking about sales and other Japanese related gaming news. And around the time, like last week, I think they were talking about this. Maybe it was the week before. I don't remember. Whenever they announced this stuff for Xbox, they mentioned something like, yeah, Japanese gamers all were like, yeah, okay, that's cool. When's it coming out on the Switch? Like saying stuff like that.
But I bet one person put an Xbox in his Amazon basket. And then it got announced for the Switch, and they swiftly removed it from the basket.
Right.
Like, never mind.
Right.
Hey, I told you, man. Those fans, they'll follow the game series that they like, even if it does go to Xbox.
So yeah, this is pretty cool. They didn't. I mean, yeah, we do get have the release date for Persona 5, but they didn't. There's no pre-order page or anything like that. We don't know the pricing. Knowing Japan and how Atlas likes to price their stuff here, it's going to be ridiculous. I mean, even Persona 5 Strikers was a pretty expensive game. I think retail for like 9,000 yen or something crazy like that on the Switch.
I was going to say this is easily going to be 9,800, isn't it?
Yeah,
pretty much $100 for the regular Switch.
game.
Yeah. So from what I can gather, a lot of fans like Persona 4 Golden, but Persona 5 also has its fans. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend of the show, Michael, our intern. He's still alive. He's still around. And he's a big Persona fan, and he was fucking hyped to see this coming to Switch. I mean, he's already played through all of them on PlayStation, of course, but he was telling me that he would actually play Persona 4 Golden first before Persona 5. So, because I was asking him, is it worth me getting these games as a non-RPG fan? And the answer was undecided. Maybe. Yeah. So apparently they have random dungeons and stuff in it. That's kind of weird. I didn't know that. Yeah. So there are some, like, Persona 5 has a lot of design dungeons, but then there's like another part of the game which has random dungeons. I don't know.
This is when we'd have to ask an expert, and unfortunately none of us are. I mean, I did play a decent amount of Persona 5 Strikers, or whatever, Scramble, whatever.
Not a Persona game.
No, I mean, this was, like, in my opinion, one of the best Muso or Warriors games that they've ever made, because it was they just implemented everything from that world into that series like so well, and made it just, I mean, yeah, you can tell it to an extent that this is a Warriors, Muso type of game, but there's a lot of RPG elements and stuff like that. And just the world building, it was just great, and has me mildly interested in this. Just depends on what's coming out and how much money I have, like how much time I have, stuff like that.
Hands down, the best menu system I've ever seen. Beautifully designed menu system.
Even beating out Sakurai's stuff.
Oh, God. Sakurai's wife, you mean?
Excuse me. Yeah.
He didn't even design it.
Right. All right.
Idiot.
Yes, thank you for that. Nicest thing you said to me all day. Ty, do you want to take that next bit of news?
Sure. We're going to talk about NieR Automata.
Mm-hmm.
In the YoRHa edition.
Right.
It's coming to Switch October 6th. 5,280 yen. Which is cheap for a new video game, I guess.
Right. Well, for Japan, yeah.
Yeah. Runs at 720p handheld, 1080p docked, at 30 frames a second. Yep. What else? They farmed out the port to Virtuous. Oh yeah, they did Dark Souls Remastered. I told you they farmed it out.
Right. Well, the Switch, at least they did the Switch version of Dark Souls Remastered.
Right. Oh, okay.
And BioShock. I played that.
Yeah.
Neat. Okay, so they know how to port things. All right, cool. Sounds good.
Yeah. Man, so many people, after they announced this, were like so upset. Like, how in the hell could Square Enix, get this to work on the Switch, but then like Kingdom Hearts, 2 and Kingdom Hearts 1, and like they just did cloud versions of that. It's like, yeah, that is a weird decision. But,
this is the game with the counter, which looks, which times how long you look at the girl's ass, right?
Right?
is it okay?
Ty, right?
Yes.
Did you play this game, Ty, on Xbox? Is it on Xbox?
Yes. I played to like the first achievement in one of my video game blitzes, so it's in the backlog, I guess.
The ass googling achievement. Got it.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this game is good, apparently. Lots of people like it.
I think it looks cool. The trailers look cool, and like I really didn't know much about it, honestly, before seeing it at this direct. But yeah, I don't know. Story sounds kind of neat. The gameplay looks kind of fun. Again, this is like a wait and see type of thing for me. But yeah, this like a discount price in quotes, for Japan and for Square Enix. That's awesome. Like 5,000 yen. So that's cool.
Yeah, the people who like it, they really, really like it. And
right.
The comments actually kind of reminds me of stuff Ty says, like about what was it game Catherine, where the story will fuck up your life. Like a lot of, I hear kind of similar comments about this, because like you replay the story from different angles and like different points of view. So like I don't know I don't know, but I'm just assuming it has some kind of mind fucking moment where you're like, holy shit, that thing I killed was actually my brother or something like that. I don't know. It's like along those lines. I'm just talking out my ass here, but I'm just
right
filling in the dots. Danny?
Cool. Yep. So next up here, this is something that just kind of came out of nowhere. And like whenever this direct was going on, I will say, like, I was watching the Japanese one, and I saw this come up and I was like, okay, of course something like this would come up on a Japanese direct. And this is, of course, for Dragon Quest Treasures, which I found out after the fact is actually coming out in the West as well, day and date too. It's coming out on December 9th. This game is it's kind of like a prequel of sorts, I guess, to Dragon Quest XI. It stars Eric and his sister Mia. I don't remember if I met Mia in the game. James, I knew you completed Dragon Quest XI.
Yeah. I know Mia. They're both thieves, but they turn good. But yeah, there's a kind of a very tragic story in Dragon Quest XI about Mia, which is quite sad. So I guess this is kind of before that happens.
Right.
Yeah.
And cool. Yes, I mean, you can team up with monsters, and you're also, I mean, like you said, they're kind of like treasure hunters or whatever, and that's exactly what you do. And you could kind of see there's like some kind of a thing where he can like have some kind of a power, and you can find where treasures are and stuff like that. You could use monsters to help you reach places that you normally couldn't get to. Like you could use a slime to bounce, kind of like what you just saw right here. If you're watching the video version, you can use these. Oh, I forgot those bat guys' names, but you could use them to like, hover around and stuff. It looks kind of cool.
Are they called Drakis or something?
Draki.
Like Danny, is this anything to do with those DS and 3DS games like Dragon Quest Joker or Dragon Quest Monsters or something like that? Is this in another one of those?
I was kind of thinking that initially, but I mean, if it is, it's not like officially, I guess, because it's its own thing. But
okay. Hayatani just wrote quote in the chat here. The original Dragon Quest Monsters used a child version of another Dragon Quest game as the main character. So so this is like Dragon Quest for kids, I guess.
Right.
That was the Dragon Quest Monsters vibe, right?
Actually, whenever this video is done, I have a really weird piece of merch from Dragon Quest Monsters. I'll show you guys here in a minute, but
there's also like Monster Hunter stories, which is like the kids' version of Monster Hunter.
Exactly.
Maybe Japanese devs like doing the baby version of stuff.
Right. So like, I was really surprised by this. First when I saw it, I thought this. Well, then
8,000 yen, Jesus Christ!
It's Japan, of course.
Ask your parents.
Yeah.
Now, when I first saw Dragon Quest start appearing on the Western versions of the Direct, I was thinking, oh man, they're finally doing it. Dragon Quest XI offline, or Dragon Quest X offline, baby. Nope. That's still not coming. But it's cool to see that Square Enix is going to be releasing a Dragon Quest day and date worldwide, because I don't think that's a thing that they've done, like maybe ever.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So
usually it's a national holiday in Japan.
Right.
No one goes to school. Everyone plays Dragon Quest games. That's a fact.
yeah, and in the UK, it's just another Tuesday.
Right. And then 2 years later, it gets released in Europe.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. I think this looks interesting. I don't know if I'll pick it up. It doesn't scream like I need this quite yet, but
play Dragon Quest 11 first, dude. That's a real game.
Yeah. Well,
which you already own. Jesus fucking Christ.
2 times, 3DS and the Switch.
Yeah.
But just before we stop talking about Dragon Quest thing, Haitani mentioned Dragon Quest Monsters, and I have this really weird piece of memorabilia, and I don't know where it came from, but it was my wife's, and she just gave it to me. It's this weird Dragon Quest Monsters like tin can.
A can.
Cool.
Yeah, actually, I have to look. Yeah, there was obviously something in here at some point. What?
Smell it, Danny.
Well, no, it's just full of kind of like rust. My wife had like not pennies, guineas in here, some like coins and stuff for a long time. It doesn't smell like anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice can, Danny. That's what Danny says. That's not me saying that.
Thank you very much.
You got a nice can there.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the tiny text and see if there's anything talking about when this was, but this is circa 1998. Wow. That's yeah. So this game, Dragon Quest Monsters, came out on the Game Boy Color, I believe, initially, and then before it was released on 3DS and all this stuff. But anyway, that was I've been waiting for an opportunity to share this on the show for years, and wow, perfect.
There it comes.
Just within arm length too.
Because you've never played a Dragon Quest game on the Famicast before.
Never,
right?
Ever. Yeah, so I mean, there was a lot of other stuff that actually popped up in the Partner Direct. Was there anything else that you guys saw that you thought was cool, or anything that you wanted to talk about?
I've already forgotten it, but but those were definitely the highlights. Persona 5 and NieR, because those are 2 games which have been on the Famicast, should be on Switch of the Year for so long. Right. I think what we've got left, we've only got Metal Gear Solid left. I think that was it. There's only a few games that are still not on Switch. Yeah. Pretty much everything else we made happen. So you're welcome, everyone.
It into existence.
It's like, and Fallout. I think Fallout's the other one, right? Fallout and something else. Yeah.
Metal Gear, Fallout.
Yeah, but the list is small. I mean, it started off at the beginning of the Switch's life. The first Fammies, there was probably about 25 games. We're like, we can't believe this is not on the Switch. 2022, pretty much all of those games are on Switch.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah,
I guess there were some Japanese exclusives that they showed off, obviously in the Japanese version of the Direct. Nothing that was too exciting for me. The most exciting one actually got announced for the West after the Direct, and that was like that kaiju fighting Ultraman game or something like that. I mean, it didn't look great, but like it looked unique, and I was like, that's the neatest thing here. And then they announced it for the West, which is pretty wild in and amongst itself. But
what other games were in the Direct, Danny? Just can you think of anything? Was it just minor stuff?
Like you, all these things have left my brain.
The God, what's it called? The
Portal.
Oh, Portal. Yeah. Well, that's something we already knew about, but that was just released on during the Direct, right?
Yeah.
Available now.
Yeah.
Right. No. The Switch, the Rabbids, Mario Rabbids sequel.
Oh, right.
They showed a lot more stuff of that.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah.
And then the
well, hey, and then in the Japanese side, that is just a very windowed release date. In the West, it's like this is what, like October something or other, but in Japan, it just has a release window. So,
and then they released a game trial for the first game, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I thought the sequel looked way better. I don't know. It looks like a lot more kind of free movement. So it was like almost like an open world Mario game, and then you go into kind of like, you know, turn-based strategy kind of stuff, you know. And that's what the impression I got anyway. I just thought, and it looks a lot nicer as well. Like visually, it looks very looks more appealing.
That first game came out in 2017, which is pretty crazy. That at that point in the Switch life cycle, that was a big deal, you know. And then it got delayed.
I remember the E3 around about that time when there's like that French guy, the head of Ubisoft, and he's like, "Hey, Mr. Miyamoto," and Miyamoto's like looking at him like, just like panic face. It's like, is he speaking to me in English? Because it doesn't sound like any English I know. Someone had to translate, you know, French English into Japanese. It was great. There you go. And then that guy cried, right? Because Miyamoto
David.
Yeah. He's like, Mom, I got my game on a Nintendo.
No, that was amazing. Yeah, that was a good moment. But yeah,
5 years later, he got a sequel.
Right.
It's almost as long as Breath of the Wild 2.
Right. But I mean, hey, they announced it last year. Just who knows, you know, COVID.
They announced Breath of the Wild 2 3 years ago, mate. What's your point?
Yes. Well, I mean, you guys out there listening or watching, if there was something that you thought was really cool, be sure to sign up in the comments. We'd like to hear what you are interested in too. So, but moving on.
No comments.
Right. But moving on, actually, James, speaking of game trials.
Game trials. Oh, okay. I guess I spoiled it already.
No.
Well, that was the Western one anyway. It's quite rare that we get a Western one and a Japanese one at the same time, and they both have different games.
Right.
So yeah, I've downloaded both of these. Haven't played either of them yet. So I've got Mario and Rabbids ready to play, and then Japan, starting a couple of days ago, got Doraemon Story of Seasons, which I've also downloaded and haven't played it yet. And so that's free from the 4th till the 10th, and you get 50% off. So it's only 3,355 yen at the moment, until the 24th at least. So, Danny, I'm assuming no English, lols?
Yeah, no English on this one. Yeah. Even though that this does have a Western release, it's probably just a publishing thing. You know, we've talked about it before.
I guess we should have mentioned that. This was getting an English translation. And is it in the news, Danny?
No. So like this game already has an English translation. This is old. There's a sequel to this that got announced, and that's coming out simultaneously. I'm pretty sure.
No, Danny, I've just remembered something. There is something huge that I'm surprised you didn't mention. Crayon Shin-chan. English.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
No, dude. No. Hold on, no, because like that stuff happened like right before the direct, so I was like, oh, they're gonna show this off like in the direct because they have to, in the Western direct. So I mean, the game came out in 2021 in Japan, but no, like slightly before that direct happened. Yeah, the Crayon Shin-chan game, Me and the Professor's Vacation, the endless 7-day journey. That's coming out in the West. It's being localized in English, German, French, and something else, maybe Spanish.
That's awesome, dude. I mean, that's a game where at the time it came out, Danny got it in Japanese, and then we get emails, messages like, is this ever going to get an English release? And we just got lols, no.
Yeah.
But then it does. It actually did. And it's like, holy shit, really?
Yeah. And last year I picked up the, the collector's edition. The Japan-only collector's edition of the game. Comes with some cool stuff, like a little art book too that has interviews with the creator of the game and stuff like that. It was really cool. You can take a look at the full video over, here on the YouTube channel and stuff like that. But
so Danny, are you still holding out for buddy mission now? You think it could happen, right?
I don't know. The crazy thing about that game is that they've not only released it in Korea, they've also released it in Hong Kong. So like it has been released outside of Japan, just not in English. So
they translated it into language which is harder to translate to than English, except English. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, we're seeing a pattern here, aren't we? In the last, I guess in the Switch generation, games which were never in English, and no one ever thought they would ever be translated, just suddenly getting translations. It's like
Yeah.
Famicom Detective Club. What? Where did that come from? And then
Yeah.
this Live Alive, and then
Yeah.
some fighting game that Ty probably knows. That in that Capcom fighting collection, wasn't there something that's never been in English before?
Red Earth has never had a home release before.
Ah, yeah, maybe I was thinking about that one. What else? Well, this, yeah, Crane Shin-chan. That's another, like, holy shit.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy, and I think it's great that more publishers and are kind of embracing that type of thing, bringing these type of games out all over the world. That's awesome, and that's how it should be. I mean, I get it; it takes a lot of time, money, and resources to do this type of thing, but I'm glad that they're doing this, even if the return on investment isn't so great. But it seems like it's enough where they're still pumping in the money, so that's cool.
Well, I think the Switch user base has a kind of good kind of number of people who like physical stuff, who like weird stuff, and there's just so many people who have a Switch now. Like the percentage of those weirdos is quite large, so you're always going to make at least some money, you know.
Exactly.
So I think maybe, I mean, like compare that to the Wii U, where you have 1% of Wii U owners. That's what, 4 people,
right?
But 1% of Switch owners, that's 1 million people. So like over 1 million people. So you can maybe afford to do these kind of things, which is awesome. Yeah. So yeah, we've seen all sorts of crazy releases in the last 5 years, which is great. Retro stuff as well, retro re-releases. Yeah, like Turtles, like last episode. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Good times.
Well, actually, speaking of some retro stuff, Ty, do you want to take that last bit of news?
What?
Yeah, we got some more fucking Sega Genesis games in the online expansion pack.
Yeah, baby.
What's a Genesis?
Right.
Let's see. We got Comic Zone, Target Earth, Zero Wing.
Oh, all your bases.
Yes,
right.
And Mega Man, the Wily Wars.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Comic Zone. We talked about Comic Zone recently, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
I think I said it's the one Mega Drive game which I thought actually looked quite good.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I was kind of I was playing this because I had this on my Windows 95 PC back in the day. It is not fun to play with just the keyboard, I'll tell you that. But we tried.
Really?
My brothers and I really tried. It was a lot more fun with the controller.
Okay, who's it? Is this the Predator? What's going on here?
No, this one's, which one is this?
Lanos?
Oh, it's a different name in English.
Okay.
Target Earth, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zero Wing.
Zero Wing.
So Zero Wing was a shmup. Okay.
You didn't know that?
No, I thought it. Well, you only ever see the character portrait screens with the story.
I don't know. I kind of the first level music burned into my head for some reason.
For some reason, I thought it was like an adventure game or an RPG or something.
Right?
What the hell? Yeah. This Mega Man looks wrong. What?
So Mega Man, this game, the Wily Wars, this is 1, 2, and 3 ported to the Genesis, and obviously with like better looking graphics. But TYP, he was playing like Mega Man 1, maybe I forgot which stage, but he was like, yeah, this stage still blows, even with like better graphics and stuff like that. But it's just the way it goes.
And the music sounding like a sequence of farts.
Right. Yeah, but no, I was having some fun with Comic Zone the other day, and also Sonic Spinball, because that came out like in the last.
The
last thing, because that was cool. I was using my my Mega Drive 6-button controller, which is cool.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, I might try it. Comic Zone. Why the hell not?
It's tough, man. I will say that it is not an easy game. Ty, we talked about this before, but just again, did you?
Yeah.
How much did you play that back in the day, or?
None back in the day. I think it came out on 360, and I got it for like $1 or something.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I played it a little bit
with online and achievements.
Yeah, I don't think that game has any multiplayer to speak of.
Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, it was fun to kind of just go through, because I remember the very early stages very well, because I played them a lot, because you die a lot in that game, especially when you're playing with your keyboard.
Comic Zone you're talking about.
Comic Zone, yeah.
Right.
But
because we're looking at Mega Man Mega World at the moment.
yeah, sorry.
When I see this Mega Drive version, it to me it just looks like a European computer conversion.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like the
I know
colors
what
are
you mean.
wrong, the sound is wrong. It looks slightly better, question mark, but
Oh,
just
it looks
wrong.
a lot better, I think. But no, I wonder. Maybe it was outsourced.
Maybe it's the way the snow is like, that snow just looks like like Zool or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, Comic Zone though, I really like the style. It really does nail that American comic books, aesthetic perfectly. You're literally jumping between, the panels and stuff like that. Sometimes you like beat people through the panels and stuff too. It's really cool.
That's
Comic
awesome.
book sound effects will always be cool in video games.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, they got full English, full Japanese conversion as well.
Yeah, so that was cool. But yeah. Anyway, that is actually going to do it for the JAPANews. So, whoa, James, do you hear that?
Hold up, here it comes. Yes, it is time for the Fukubukuro of Fabulousness. And I just had a quick browse through the games, and holy shit, I think Ty has been messing with my bookmarks because it looks like it was designed by him.
Yes, it's time.
So yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, in case you don't know, if you're new to the show, this is the part of the show where we tell you what games to buy, whether you like it or not.
Mandatory fun. Let's go.
Mandatory game buying. $10 or less. But these games are actually good. So, yeah, you shouldn't be complaining about it. And if you see a game that you've played and you liked, please tell us. And we can recommend it to the listeners. And that goes for Ty and Danny as well. So here we go. $10 US eShop. Bada boom. So first one on the list actually is Bastion. I know Cyrus talked a lot about that game when he was on the show. Rest in peace. Has anyone else played Bastion?
Have not.
Okay. I know is that
I played it to the first achievement. I don't remember. All these kind of games just blur together for me.
Right.
The thing I remember about this game, I've never played it, but like it's got like a narrator that narrates the game, and it's kind of cool. I think that's the game that this is anyway. Anyway, it's $3, down from 15, and it's got a Metacritic of 90. So yeah, I would say maybe go for that one. So it's a good price. So gonna skip past stuff we've already said. Talked about Okami before. Fez. Did we mention Fez before? Maybe we did. That's $9 at the moment. Gone Home. Yeah, we've talked about that many times. Fucked up Ty's life. So maybe worth playing just for that reason. So here we go. The Messenger is very highly rated. That's basically Ninja Gaiden, but like,
right.
Or it's like, you know what Shovel Knight is? It's like a modern retro game. That's what the Messenger is basically for the Ninja Gaiden. So yeah, I hear good things about that one. That's $8 at the moment. And where is it? Slay the Spire is like another very, very highly rated game, like a card-based game similar to that SteamWorld Quest game that I played a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be very, very good. Thumper, which I always love the description of this game, Rhythm Violence. Did Ty play that?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Might have been Cyrus.
Thumper, holy shit! Rhythm Violence. That's like Ty the game, isn't it? It's a music game, but it's like basically the sound effects and how you're playing it is like incredibly, aggressive, basically. And basically, you must have played this game, Ty. You did? Oh, you did?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks like 10 other games.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I believe we have a review of this on our website, actually. I think John Cousins played it for us. So yeah, if you like rhythm games and violence, yeah, the Thumper is $5 at the moment. Tangle Tower. I think I heard Guy talk about that on a recent episode, and I've kind of forgotten what it is. I think, oh shit, maybe I played this game. I think this was an Apple Arcade game.
Okay.
Maybe I played it when I had the. Man, I played so many fucking games during. Yeah, I did play this game. It's a point and click adventure, but like modern, with kind of like modern visual style. It was fun. It's funny. It's quite humorous. If you like that kind of thing. So, oh yeah, here we go. Shovel Knight. Bada boom. Spectre of Torment.
Hell yeah.
$6.49. Get it.
That's great.
That's
not a DLC, right? That's a standalone game.
Yeah. Wow. Exactly. I believe they have the full thing later. We'll get to that in a second. Outrun. That's the Sega Ages version. It's $4.79 at the moment. No, keep talking and nobody explodes. Ty.
Yeah.
You.
I was trying to get you guys to play it with me. It's like only one person needs the game, but they also need more people.
Okay.
Okay. Well, maybe now's the time. It's $9.
Yeah, I mean, I think I already have it on PC actually. But yeah. Maybe if one of you guys buy it, I will play it with you.
So how does that work? Like one person has it, and you just
one person tries to defuse a bomb, and the other people furiously flip through a bomb defusal manual to try to get them to not explode.
Got it. Nice.
So it's a game about like giving clear, concise descriptions and instructions. And
it's a game about learning life skills.
So imagine a like a Rubik's Cube, but like every side of the cube is like an additional puzzle.
Okay. Oh God.
Yeah, that's what like the high level ones look like.
There was a mobile phone game a few years ago called Space Team or something like that, which is kind of a similar thing where you have to tell other people instructions. So like you're piloting basically like a Star Trek style, USS Enterprise style spaceship, but everyone has their own instructions. Yeah.
Was that a VR game?
It may also be, but yeah, I think it started off on phones.
Okay.
Ty, Hypnospace Outlaw. I believe you know this game.
That's very fun. Yeah, the GeoCities simulator. GeoCities mod simulator.
There it is.
It's pretty good.
It's currently 7 buckaroonies.
Look at that. GeoCities.com. Bring on the skull gifts. Zane rocks. Zane is getting his own spin-off game. I don't know if you guys have seen it on Twitter, but I think it's like a first-person shooter. It looks like a Duke Nukem game.
Nice.
Kind of slaps, TBH.
Yeah, this page straight up looks like my Geospace page from the 90s.
Yep.
Might have to get in touch with the copyright holders there. So what else we got here? Ape Out. That was a really big hit early in the Switch life, actually. It's like you play an ape and you're just like killing people, like
Escape Gorilla Simulator. Let's go.
Yeah, something like that.
I remember how good this looked.
Yeah, it's very visually interesting. Yeah, there was a couple of games like this. I forgot what the other one was called. Like basically going floor to floor, killing people.
Ape Escape.
Yeah, yeah.
Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami, you say?
Yeah.
Hotline Miami, you say? Shit.
Ooh,
you mean the Hotline Miami collection for $6?
Holy shit, $6? That's a steal.
There it is. So yeah, Hotline Miami collection. I believe that's 1 and 2. There's only 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Exactly. The Mega Man Legacy Collection is also on sale for $8 if
Pretty
you
good.
want that.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight, King of Cards.
Hmm.
Yes, that's the other full game / DLC, right?
Yep.
And then we have Demon Turf, Neon Splash.
Oh, I want it.
That's another Thai favorite? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played Neon Splash, but I played like OG Demon Turf.
Right.
Okay. OG Demon Turf is like it's all like brown and orange. So I am ready for a different flavor.
Nice. 3D platformer.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's like a really good 3D platformer.
Nice. Oh, there's a Demon Turf bundle. Holy shit.
Oh yeah,
that's quite expensive. That's like $27. But if you just want Demon Turf Neon Splash, it's only $4.49. Seems like a deal.
Yeah, I saw Sega Ages Virtua Racing on there too, which is pretty cool. The really early 3D polygonal racer that was on in the arcades and stuff like that. And I guess eventually got like a 32X port or something like that.
Yeah.
Or something, or maybe a Genesis, like a huge ass cart.
This one has like 8-player online, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Racing. Yeah.
That was fun.
Stuff like that. Yeah, and in that vein, Danny, Horizon Chase Turbo. I know a lot of our listeners like that, patrons like that.
Oh, I want it too.
$6.
Yeah, cool. which is basically like Outrun, right?
Yeah, I think it's more specifically, I think it's based on Top Gear, but yeah.
Oh yes, Top Gear. Sorry, yeah, exactly. Has a 4-player split screen. It has online. It looks hype as fuck. Oh, Japan stage, nice. Yes, because this and then the actual Outrun is also on sale as well. Like I said earlier.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Sega Ages Outrun is $4.79. Or you can have the modern version for $6, or Top Gear version, whatever. Then what else we got here? There's Castlevania Anniversary Collection for $5.
Cool.
Nice.
Seems like a good deal. There was something else as well. Gunvolt Chronicles, Luminous Avenger IX. Danny, that was at the Bit Summit that we went to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's half off, $7.49. That's basically like a Mega Man style game, isn't it? Gunvolt.
Yes.
Ish.
Yeah.
Doom 3, it's been mentioned many times before, $5.
Cool.
Contra Anniversary is also $5.
Cool.
What else we got here? King of Fighters 98.
Yeah,
for
baby.
$4. Is that a good one, Ty?
It's okay if you're not planning on playing online.
Oh, okay. There it is. And I think there was something else I wanted to mention. Where is it? Ultimate Chicken Horse.
That's very fun.
Yeah. Ty, one of our mutual Japanese friends, wink, wink, had a tournament of that.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. What does it? Telling Lies. What the hell is that? No, that's a different game. I thought there was another game I wanted to talk about here.
Ferris is back, baby.
Valferis is back. That's a evergreen title. Gardens Between, evergreen. We've mentioned that many times. Great game.
Staring Dead.
Staring Dead. This one?
Yeah.
Oh, Binary Stars. Okay. Is that a sequel?
I don't know.
You played this game? Or this?
Yeah, I guess if this is a sequel, I played the first one. I don't know if they're different or if this is a different edition or what. But I'm a fan of Staring Dead for sure.
Oh, it's a shmup.
It is a shmup. It's also very roguelike flavored. Roguelike shmup. There you go.
There it is. Staring Dead Binary Stars is currently $4.54, just under $5. And we're getting near the end here. What else have we got here? Scott Pilgrim seems to be on every week.
Five Bones, pretty good.
Yeah. the Ancient Gods, the DLC for Doom Eternal is $10.
Yeah.
Maybe I should be buying that. I don't have the DLC yet, but I finished the main game. Among Us, hey, there it is.
Among Us.
Bang, back on sale. Pick
The
that up.
funny spacemen that kill each other.
Yeah, I played that a couple of weeks ago with my students, and there's so many additions to that game now. It's kind of crazy. It's like now it's owned by an actual, functioning game company. They can actually add features to the game and stuff, and it's pretty wild. There's so many like skins and like.
Yeah, what wasn't the game like already like 2 years old or something before it became like the ultimate meme machine?
That's right, exactly. It's come so far. It's come so far.
Yeah.
Taiko no Tatsujin is $10.
Wow, that's a steal. Oh yeah, like I bought that before.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it was similarly priced.
Yeah.
Part-time UFO. Danny, is that a HAL game, like Sakurai game?
I think it's HAL. Yeah. I don't know if
Made
Sakurai was involved.
from the creators of Smash Bros. Right.
Yes.
That's how you got to sell it, right?
Exactly.
You play a crane game. Oh, maybe this is for Ty.
Right.
It's a crane game made by Sakurai. He's famous for fighting games, Ty. I don't know if
Sakurai made it all by himself too.
Exactly.
Nice.
No, he didn't. He did not.
Fun. He just willed it into existence.
Yes.
He just beamed his idea into a warehouse full of cartridges.
Yes. Even though it's digital only, but
when I hear that name, I just think of Ty, a part-time UFO man,
right.
operator.
No, I'm full-time, baby.
Yeah, right.
Right. Holy shit. Wow, there were way more games than I realized today. We're going to have to just keep going here super fast. Just shout out if you see anything interesting. 7 billion humans. Yes. Oh, jinx. That's from the makers of World of Goo, right? Which is also on sale.
Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. Those are the X game.
All the Mega Mans seem to be on sale. Oh, Ion Fury. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess this is my recommendation for Ty. Is it available on other platforms? It says
where do I know this game from?
Oh, it is on Xbox, but it's a lot more expensive. This is Duke Nukem, basically, with a woman.
Girl Duke Nukem. Okay, that's right.
That's right.
I knew I remembered it.
Yeah, James, you played this. And you had some footage of it and stuff. Yeah, that's
exactly.
Okay.
This is awesome. Yeah, $25 on Xbox.
Wouldn't that be Duchess Nukem?
Nailed it. But get it on Switch, Ty. It's $8, and this has gyro control, which mimics the mouse and keyboard feel of YoRHa, but with the added benefits of being on a controller.
Okay.
And it's good. It's hard. It plays like Duke, and it's humorous, and it actually has Duke Nukem's voice actor in it as well.
Oh yeah.
He plays one of the characters in that game. Yeah. It's good. So it's awesome.
We could probably get him on this show. Like, just give him some money on Fiverr. Like, dude. Like I've seen the memes. They can't be expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. It used to be called Ion Maiden, but they had to change it for obvious reasons.
Oh, that's right.
There you go. Now he gets it.
Yeah.
XCOM 2 is Ty, you missed it when it was like $3. It's down. It's still $10.
Yeah.
Carrion. It's a game me and Ty played. That's good times.
Fun. Weird.
Right. Oh, Builder's Journey. This is the game I kind of dropped when we're talking about Lego games in a previous episode. A few episodes back. Danny? Question mark?
Yes, I thought you were talking about a different one though. One that's not out yet.
Yeah, but this is a similar vibe.
Okay.
This is like maybe the precursor to that new one that's coming out.
Okay.
Where it's like, Lego dioramas, you solve a puzzle and then you move on to the next one.
Okay.
But it's like a Lego game for adults. Not in that way, but
Too bad. That's too bad.
Rated PG. Because it's not that kind of adult game. Okay, we're almost at the end here. Let me see. Oh, the Jackbox Party Pack is $10. that's got all of them? Question mark. A lot of them.
Yes.
Oh, maybe that's just the first one.
Yeah, could be. I mean, those games are fun. I mean, you could probably get it cheaper on other platforms. I would imagine. So
Yeah, on Steam or whatever, right?
right.
$2 is me. Yeah. Oh, Shovel Knight Showdown. Wow, so they separated all those games. If you don't have the original pack, you have to buy it all separately.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe that's just an option.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, it was at one point before everything came out, and then they just kind of had a bundle with everything. So yeah.
Oh, and the Blizzard collection.
Okay.
That's the
yeah.
This is the what's it called? Lost Vikings.
Lost Vikings and
Rock and Roll Racing.
Oh yeah.
And right. Maybe the other game that I used to own, actually, Blackthorn, is it? Yeah, Blackthorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. All great games, actually. Yeah, you can't go wrong with either of those games. Blizzard before they became evil.
Right, exactly.
There it is. Lots of games to be a playing. Lots of games to be a buying. So I am going to close up my sack and not pass it over to Ty unless he came back.
Oh, yeah. I'm back, baby.
He's back.
Always
Ty,
bet on Duke.
over to you.
All right, so it's anime trash time. And good news is I got one more box this morning, so that's a grand total of 7 that we are opening today.
Damn, son.
Including one from a brand new site.
Oh, God, how many sites is it now?
It's 5 sites.
5, okay.
Yeah. So it's like the first thing I got from the new Sega UFO.
Right.
By the way, I don't know if you guys saw this Felix before. This Felix the cat, but it was in one of the boxes and I didn't remember showing it to you guys.
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah, I just got this randomly with one of my free tickets, and I love Felix. He's a wonderful cat. Let's open him up.
World of Felix the cat. That was the cartoon, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a cartoon from like the 1950s, and I had a VHS when I was a kid that I watched a lot. So it's kind of a fond memory for me. I went back and watched some old episodes on YouTube, and this show was fucking bizarre, actually. All right, so let's get into it. First up, we have a box from Toreba. This is the site that's probably the most difficult to win from. I do not endorse it unless you're like a UFO catcher professional. Oh my god! Yes. Here we go. We have a cute little plush horse girl.
Oh, the horse things. Yeah,
the horse thing.
My nephew's into this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He told me I should play, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tune into your horse gotcha game streams.
He's like, dude, it's really fun. I'm like, yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, well, she's cute. I love her.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have one more horse girl.
All right.
Right? I got the set.
Is it complete?
Yeah, I think there's only 2 in this set so far.
Well, it's complete. Good.
I don't know. I saw some more, but I didn't know if they were like the same one or like the little tiny mascot size. Yeah. Where's her? Here it is. It's right here. It's okay. She's cute. All right. So, yep, more horse girls trash. Got all the figures. Now I got the plushes. Let's go. All right. Next up. This one is from Tokyo Catch. One of the sites that's actually easier to win from, I think. But they have a pretty narrow selection of prizes. That's the catch. But they are in Tokyo, and they will ship to you in whatever fucked up country you live in.
Good to know.
And if you're lucky, they'll handwrite the label. Like they still handwrite all my labels.
Wow.
Like, is the company that small? Do they not plan on shipping to Japan?
Do they put heart marks and smiley faces on things to you?
No, but the writing is a little bit cartoonish.
Okay. See?
Or what do we got? Oh, it's Anime-chan. Here we go. It's another one of those fucking quintuplets. But you know, hold on.
Full set.
This one, she has the short hair. This one, she has the long hair.
This changes everything.
This changes everything.
No, yo, collector circles. Yeah, man, that does change everything. Like literally, like no joke. Variations, man.
Yep. It's not even like a different color or anything. It's like
No.
her hair.
Just
Maybe her hair changes in the show. And they're like, oh, we have to update all the figures.
Of course.
All right, moving on. This is from Taito Catcher. I think Taito has just kind of raised its prices on stuff, which is a little rough.
Yeah.
But I've also been getting a lot of free stuff from the daily tickets with them.
Oh, okay. Well.
I definitely got like 3 in like the last 2 weeks that were just like free. Like just here you go. Yeah. It might be in here. I don't know. I don't know what's in here. But okay, yeah, it's a little bit heavy. Might be another Anime-chan. Oh, it's 2. Yes. Okay. We have another one of the fucking quintuplets.
God, is that the same one that you just pulled out before?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But I can understand how you think they look alike. They are quintuplets.
That's racist.
Yeah. Yes, I'm racist. It's quintuplets. Let's go. No. Oh yeah, it's like the fancy black gown ones. I might have the whole set of these. I don't know. Maybe. I think I had one last time.
I mean, like it just kind of blends together sometimes. Like,
I know.
Only Ty can accidentally have a full set of something.
Right? Like I haven't even bothered to learn their names.
Right. I mean, I'm saying it like blends together, but like you see this on a daily basis. So like you see it every 2 weeks. So
right. Yeah. Now here we go. I have a fucking VTuber figure. Let's go.
Like this is an actual VTuber into an action figure. Okay.
Yes. Oh no, it's an in-action figure. It doesn't move.
Well, okay.
I hope it doesn't.
It moves without you touching it.
This is what's her name? Anime-chan.
Relax time.
Fubuki. Yeah. Relax time. Yeah. I have some other figures in the relax time. Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah, like this one is still within arm's reach from last time.
Okay.
Also,
I'm not even
a
gonna say what I
VTuber.
thought. I'm not even going to say what I thought you just said.
What
Some people might be offended.
Okay.
Relax time.
I definitely didn't see anything.
You did not. My mind is in the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good to know. All right.
It's normal during this time of the show, isn't it?
Right.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I have VTuber figures now. How about that shit?
There it is.
Well, I mean, I do have all those fucking Kizuna Eye things from before. Who's the kind of OG VTuber?
Oh,
right?
She invented it.
Yeah, she invented VTubing. Maybe I think Max Headroom invented VTubing. But okay, so we have one from Gigo Catcher, formerly Goton, formerly Sega Catcher.
Actually, I have a favorite VTuber, by the way, without unironically.
Whom is it?
It's Code Miko. She's fucking hilarious. She's the one with like she's the one with like really realistic character, and she wears like a full bodysuit. Like the real girl wears a full bodysuit to animate her and stuff. It's pretty wild.
Okay. Look at this. It's another fucking quintuplet.
God.
Yeah.
This one rated PG-13.
This is a swimsuit one. I think I have all the swimsuit ones now.
Wow.
I think.
You did last week. I think there was, or last time. Yeah, I think there was a swimsuit one. It does.
Was it the one with the blue swimsuit?
I thought it was black, and I thought it was like a one piece.
Okay, yeah, with the sun hat. Okay. I think I do have the whole swimsuit set, but like one of them has not been unboxed yet. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what's in here. Okay, this is another Tokyo Catch one.
Don't dox yourself.
Don't worry, I already tore off all the labels.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
As if I'm cool enough to have a stalker.
You do. It's me.
Right.
Let's find
SWAT
out.
team comes in. Jesus Christ.
Let's get out of here.
You live like this?
Yeah. Yo, dude, we're sorry.
The SWAT team just backs out slowly. Never mind.
Right.
Wrong house.
Ty, we have a question in the chat. Do you still have the corn?
Yeah, I do.
All hail the corn.
It's back in that pile of plushes somehow. I'm gonna have to rearrange these. I think it's time for a change in scenery. I think I need to take all these figures and like build a castle or something. Oh, it's Anime-chan. Okay. Here's another
it's a bathing
swimsuit
suit.
one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I do have the
Can we
set.
just see that one?
Yeah. Here we go. No, this isn't the same one. This is the one with the orange hair.
Or
right.
Also
Totally.
can be pronounced orange depending on where you're from.
Orange.
Right,
Yep.
James?
Yep.
Orange. Orange, you're glad I didn't say banana.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Okay, now this is from. Yeah, this is some weird thing that I got with my free ticket. I'm not even sure exactly what it is. I think it's like a tapestry, maybe.
I like how you've upgraded your scissors, Ty.
Yeah, these are like the emergency medical ones I stole from a first aid kit.
Aren't they nail clippers? Look like nail scissors.
No, these are definitely for like cutting off someone's shirt when they're like bleeding to death.
God.
That's what you use them for, right?
Yeah. All right, what do we got in here? Some weird thing. I don't know what it is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, why does she have a collar on?
Body pillow.
I don't think it's a body
Cover.
pillow.
Cover.
All right, I have opened it up. Yeah, this is definitely one of those big tapestry things that I don't know. You just put it over your table.
That is a body pillow cover, isn't it? If your old one
No.
gets dirty, you just put that one on.
No, it's flat. It's the flat tapestry thing.
Ah.
Here you go.
okay.
You can't put a pillow inside this.
That's
Let's
it.
see. We have a cat girl, a dog girl, and a bunny girl.
Nice.
All right. I'm sure there's some good thumbnail material in there. Into the closet it goes. All right. Wow. Boxes are stacking up. I haven't recycled since the last show.
Jeez, man.
All right. Now this is from the new Sega UFO site, and let me tell you what these guys did. They did an outlet sale.
Uh-oh.
So I guess that means they were just dumping out a bunch of inventory because they actually are Sega, and they just put it in these really easy machines. So I got everything in this box for like $20.
Damn.
Wait.
Yep.
What? $20? Why is it
Yeah.
that much?
I paid $20,
Mhm.
and I got, I don't know.
Oh, is this a
Shit.
Fukubukuro?
Yeah. No. I mean, I actually paid to play the video game.
It's a video game now.
Well, the UFO game. All right, let's see. What do we got? I love this box. All right. Packing paper. Oh, all right. Yes, now I remember. First, I want to see if they snuck in anything extra, because it's like my first order from them. No, doesn't look like. Wow, I think this is a sticker though. All right. Let's see what we got. Wow. They bubble wrapped every fucking anime figure in here. Oh, Christ. Help.
Mom, Dad.
Help me set it. All right, first of all, we have Anime-chan.
Mom, Dad, stay out.
All right, I guess this is a Fate figure. This is really heavy for like a small box.
Is it full of lead?
Yeah. Jesus Christ! All right, I'm running out of room, like unironically. Okay, and these are all bubble wrapped together. What do we got here?
I always love the extra sound effects Ty adds. Cans falling over, trash falling on the ground.
This trash drives me to drinking. This box is kind of big. It's a card captor Sakura. She's cute.
Kawaii.
She comes with the little varmint. Yep. This is a big box. Kind of lightweight though. these bottles, like just like off camera, like I have like a bunch of like plastic bottles and cans on my desk, and yeah. All right.
It's a shame they don't do that thing where they pay you to recycle in Japan, isn't it? They don't do that.
Damn shame.
You'd be a fucking millionaire.
All right. Now, you might remember probably, I don't know, when was it? Maybe around Halloween. I got some I got like Ray Zero figures with like a spooky Halloween theme, and they had those again. And I got these. I got another set, so I'm gonna put these in the giveaway box.
Wow. The giveaway box.
Wow. Yep. My ever-growing giveaway box. Yeah. So, maybe I'll get rid of these on Halloween or something. We'll do a giveaway. Or maybe I'll just put them on Mercari. We'll see.
Right.
Make money, I'll lose money.
Right.
Yep. All right, so that's anime trash. So Sega UFO hooked me up with a bunch of shit for almost nothing. They have like a free daily mini game that's like really fucking hard. It's like basically you try to thread a needle with the UFO catcher controls.
Oh,
and I've gotten very close.
Oh,
so I'll let you know if I ever win it.
Sorry, by the way, at the beginning of this section, you had a Felix the Cat thing?
Yes.
I do remember watching Felix the Cat, but it wasn't 1950s. It was like 90s. And
yeah, there was probably some reboots at some point.
There was, yeah. And I always remember the theme song, The Twisted Tales of Felix. And I was right. Just found it on YouTube. 1990.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Yeah, the original has a really fucking catchy theme song. Yeah.
Nice.
The wonderful cat. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for the anime trash. Now I have a bunch of bubble wraps too. Help.
There you go. Don't fall asleep on face first and that stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless you want to. Please don't want to.
Yeah.
All right.
Vote now in the chat. Should Ty put his face in bubble wrap?
Yeah.
Smother himself in bubble wrap.
That's it. All right. Well, like Ty said, that is going to do it for the anime trash. And there's a little Felix right there. Yep. But we're going to go ahead and move on to a little bit of feedback from you guys. And if you guys have any questions or comments or something like that, definitely feel free to let us know. If you want to hit us up via email for something longer form, hit us up at thefamicast@gmail.com. Of course, you can sign off in the live chat on YouTube when we're doing the show live. You can just sign up in the comments too. Hit us up on Twitter at @thefamicast, and you can have your stuff read out on the air like these guys. James, what do we got on Twitter?
What do we got? We got J-Cat. Is J-Cat in the live chat now? I don't know if she is.
I'm not sure, but she usually listens maybe a little bit later if she has the time.
All right, fair enough. So we tweeted out about the Dragon Quest treasures in the direct. It was a nice surprise. Even nicer surprise is the nifty special edition that's coming to Japan exclusively. I like how Danny likes to rub it in the face of everyone.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but I mean, I could see how it would
dick.
definitely seem that way. Yeah, exactly.
So after the dick tweeted that out, and JCat says, that's great, but I hate when they have special editions exclusive to the Square Enix store in Japan because they do not ship internationally. Okay, I didn't know that.
No, yeah. Square
Japan
Enix, the Square Enix e-store, as it's called, they do not do any international shipping. It's very Japan-centric. There's a lot of game-related stores that are the same exact way. So
okay. And also, did you know that if you wanted to sing some summer-themed songs in Japanese, the karaoke Joy-san app on the Nintendo Switch has you covered for free. So 10 days for free. Is that right, Danny?
Yeah. Well, and then
we're already right in the middle.
Yeah. Well, the way it works is to, like, from their list of predetermined songs, you can sing each song up to 99 times per day. So 99 times 30, you know, whatever.
Brilliant. Yep.
Yes.
So we're right in the middle of that time period. It started on the 1st of the month, and it'll go until the 11th. And then JCat replies to that one and says, I want to hear the Famicast sing some themed songs in Japanese. And yes, that is our reaction. we will do that. We will do that. I believe Danny's the only one with a mic, isn't he?
Ty had one.
Oh, you got a mic?
But did you, Ty? Because, like, I remember, did you get a mic for the Wii U?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because, like, that thing, like, actually, Nintendo just repurposed all of those with Switch packaging. So, like, it's the same one.
Shit.
All right,
it's the same stuff. It just works.
I could probably use my Guitar Hero microphone.
Yeah,
from like X360.
Right.
There you go. Load up the free karaoke app. And
I haven't done karaoke at home via an app for a long time, but I do kind of want to give it a shot. I just never. Every time I see this stuff come up, like on Nintendo's website, and I read it up in English, I'm like, man, I want to try some karaoke at home. And I just don't do it.
Never does it.
Yeah.
And
like
Russ Greener also chimes in and says, "Where do I sign?"
Right.
So, this is accessible outside of Japan? Then?
Yeah.
It's not locked in any way, is it?
No. And the way it works too is it's you pay for tickets, like 1 hour, 3 hour, then it's like days and months and stuff like that. And yeah, but like with these free periods, it's obviously it's free for select songs and stuff like that. But it's cool. It's cool.
Nice. Hey, did you know that we celebrated our Twitter anniversary 9 years ago today?
Oh,
wow.
Today?
Yeah, literally today. Which is weird. So I guess we didn't have a Twitter account for the first year and a half of the Famicast.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Well, we had our own Twitter accounts, but we didn't make a Famicast one until whenever. That'd be kind of interesting to look back which episode we first ever announced. Hey, we have a Twitter account.
Right.
Probably in the lower digits. Single-digit episodes, maybe.
I don't even know. I don't even know what we tweet about now. But
that's right. Ty's Twitter handle was Communism Central before Supercat Drags. Good times.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah,
I prefer the new one.
Right.
So, Danny, do we have any YouTuber comments from?
Yeah, one I wanted to read out from the last episode. Big YouTuber Chariot Goblin, friend of the show Chariot Goblin. He commented, VTuber, excuse me, Chariot Goblin. He looks like a one-up mushroom in real life and also as a VTuber. On the last episode of the show, he commented on that. He said, "Hey guys, great show. It's been a while since I commented. Life has been busy. Yeah, I know how it gets, man. And after the recent Direct Mini, I think it's appropriate for us to thank JC. Persona 5 is finally on the Switch. I remember thanking him for the original Final Fantasy 7 coming to Switch. Lol.
Yeah.
Thank you, James.
You're welcome.
Hashtag. Thank you, James. Right. There it is.
James
made it work. James made it work.
I write the emails. I send the faxes. I make the green tea. I make it happen. That's how you do it in Japan.
Exactly.
So we do.
Yep. Yeah, and I think that's about it. A lot of other little comments on a bunch of other stuff. But
another 100 comments on baseball and Star Wars videos, but we won't read those out.
Yeah, not today.
Not today.
But
not today.
So that is actually going to do it for the feedback. And that's actually going to do it for the episode. So before we drop out of here, we're going to go ahead and give our Twitter handles so you can follow us if you like. You can follow me at DannyBiv, DANNYBIV. James, where can the fine folks find you?
Communism Central 1, because the other one was already taken.
Right.
But my alt account is at FamiComplicated. So yeah, check me out there.
Right. The Ty.
Super Cat Drugs.
Yeah, I think we already.
Best
Yeah,
name on Twitter.
Exactly. Cool. Well, yeah, hope you guys had fun. I'm struggling now to find the video ender thing here, as I always forget to get it ready. There it is.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, I'll be on the next couple of episodes, and yeah, so I might miss one episode in August, but I'll be here for the next episode because I'll be going back to the UK.
right.
Woo! Exciting.
Right.
So yeah, write your shopping list for what you want me to get while I'm over there, and I can ignore it and buy what I want.
It's always the best strategy.
Cool. Or the snacks, probably.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody out there listening and watching, thank you guys so much for your support. We really appreciate it. Of course, James and Ty, always a fun time, guys. And yeah, we will catch everyone next time.
Famicrew out.
Peace.
That's how they say it in Canada.
Right. Get your bag of milk, eh? What's this all about? Love you, Canadian listeners. Maybe. Yes.
It's not what you say.